Hello guys, my name is Clermont. Okay, I think I have my music down. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, I built this. So the idea of this is to get the idea of this is because I want to get golden carrots automatically. So as you can see now, we have a lot of shulkers of golden carrots. So yeah, this design I found it in Dochem 77. Like he was using this. I don't think it's his design, but it's one of his designs, which is a crop design. So basically you have 4 villagers and the ally picks the items and then he throws them, as you can see here. So he throws them into the hopper in the middle, as you can see. So it has this mechanism which I think this detects this what's the name of this? Calibrated skulk sensor detects when the items get broken, so that is what triggers the node block, and then the ally will do his job, which is pretty good. So then what is the redstone that I added, because Dochem used this for Havel crafter. So I'm crafting golden carrots. So what do we have to do first? So here goes the carrots. So carrots go here into a crafter, as you can see. So this is the crafter. Now what I added was this. So this takes chokers of iron blocks, then turns them into iron ingots here. If, well, we want to have it. Maybe we'll see it. I don't know. The problem is that one iron block is 81. Oh yeah, you saw it. Yeah, this turns the iron block into iron ingots and the iron ingots into iron nuggets. So this will take the iron and then turn it into iron nuggets. So then we have the two hoppers that are feeding this crafter so that it's faster. So we get I don't know, maybe 4 and 5 nuggets, and this crafts the golden carrots. Then I have another addition because I want the shulkers that have food, that have golden carrots, to be turned into dye. So that's why we have this other crafter. So this crafter turns the sunflowers into dye. So as you can see here, this turns the sunflower into dye, and then the shulker is dyed. So the mechanism I messed up how to craft the shulkers of golden carrots, because the problem is that hoppers have like an order where they send items. Let's see. So basically, as you see, let's get. So we have this. So this should have the recipe. So that's how I want it, because I need to get the shulker first and then the dye, because I will have tons of dye, but maybe I will only have one shulker. I should only have like one shulker here, or that's the idea. Well, I will have more, but the idea is that this has to get first and then this, because if it goes in the other order, then the dye will arrive first. As you can see, we have the same configuration. Oh no, I messed up. Here is dye, the way I have it right now, and here is the shulkers. Now we have all the configurations. So basically, let's show it. So let's remove this. So this unlocks the hoppers, and then it has to get in the correct order. Oh, this worked because I messed up. I have to remove this. Okay. Now what will happen? As you can, what? Oh yeah, okay. So as you see, this guy worked perfectly, but this guy didn't, because this arrives first, and I think it's consistent. The side that reaches. So this one got the dye here. Yeah. And this one gets the choker first. So apparently what I was trying to do can be done. Yeah, hoppers don't reliably send items in order, so I need to add more circuitry. I don't know why I thought the hopper above will always push items first, but no, they do not. So I have to make it so that this detects item. Okay, so now what I do is just add a delay. Basically, this is locking this hopper. So while this is full, then it will be locked. Then we just have to, well, this crafter only crafts after a certain time, like, so it needs to have enough items. This, and now it crafted. And then it got the my pickaxe. But I need that shulker now. Oh, can do it like this. It's not this. There's a shulker here. Okay. So yeah, what I do is I guarantee that there are items here, so yeah. I always do it like this. So if there are enough items here, it crafts and it will always put the shulker here first. Okay, so yeah, I realized that I have to lock both hoppers. So now what I do is I lock the shulker first. So and lock the hopper here for the dive second. Then when this crafts one shulker, then it will unlock. It will craft here. First remove this one and then remove this one. So yeah, that's how I avoid this ever breaking. Okay. But now I have a lot of empty shulkers that won't work at all. But yeah, as you can see, I have this chunk loaded like this, which is good, so that it works 24/7. Now that the random ticks work every time the chunks are loaded, then this can work from everywhere where I am. The only problem is the gold. So I am worried about the gold because I will show the trouble later. Let's silence this because they are so noisy. Okay, I have my gold farm. The problem is that now that they have spears, then they are more dangerous. So before they didn't used to hit me because they can't. But now with spears they have a longer reach. Let's see. Okay. Now you can see that they are hitting me. They can hit me. Which isn't good. So yeah. Now I was able to prevent them from hitting me by being down here. I have this in case I die. The problem is that sometimes they can still hit me, which is annoying. So I really don't know how to avoid them hitting me. So I tried the glass here, but yeah, they could still hit me. Like maybe when a baby has a spear. So yeah, let's try if we get lower down. Maybe this will stop them from hitting me. Let's see. I have to. The problem is that I don't know if they will be able to kill me. Oh. But yeah, it really doesn't matter because one shulker of gold blocks is 10 shulkers of golden carrots. So maybe it doesn't matter if we don't get enough gold. Because it takes me a long time to use like a shulker of gold carrots. Yeah, I will stay here to see if I can get enough. And let's see how much gold we get. And it would take damage, of course. Okay, so since I lowered the AFK spotting, I had to lower the spawn proofing a little bit. Yeah, I think we have almost gotten everything. I also removed all the lava that I had. But there's still more, like... Oh, there was tons of lava, but yeah, you can see I am probably missing some spots, yeah. There's always some spots that you miss. I also found like here where I saw like here. There's here one. Yeah, you can never make it perfect. I think these are spawn proof, so it shouldn't matter. Yeah. But now I have to test if I take damage here, because I need to be able to AFK all night. So let's hope that it works. Okay, so I tested this and it seems to be working. Like, I haven't died. They seems unable to reach me from here, which is good. So now I can AFK for the night without worrying about losing my items. And if I lose my items, maybe it will be picked up by this guy. Oh, look. No. Okay, so yeah, another thing that I added is this. Let's go into FreeCam. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, I'm chunk loading my storage system. So I added a circuit that chunk loads when I use the storage system. So let's say let's throw the chunker of dirt. Okay, when I throw this, what happens is that this gets loaded, so as you can see. So then it's redstone. So then this will power this redstone lamp, which then powers this copper bulb. This will send a signal with this. So using a wall, this is instant. So that's the fastest way for a signal to travel. And then it basically just chunk loads everything. So as you can see, this is working, chunk loading. This is chunk loading. This is chunk loading. This is chunk loading. And this is chunk loading. Now one of the problems that I had is that I had the tunnel board very close to here. So basically I have all the chunks loaded, so you can see it's this chunk. So I needed to chunk load in entity processing, so we have one and here. So this guy gets loaded. Oh, I have here, 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 and here. So we get everything chunk loaded that we need. So then here is the center, then we go. Wait, it's here, right? Yes, it's this chunk. So this chunk gets loaded. So this chunk, this chunk, this chunk, everything here is loaded for entities. Yeah, yes. So this chunk and this chunk. So everything is loaded for entities because that's the important part. We have to load entities because the entities are in the water streams. If they aren't loaded, then they will accumulate in unloaded chunks. Okay, then we have this one, and here. Now this chunk isn't loaded by this chunk loader, but it's loaded by this one. So there is another portal here, which we can see. So here is he? Yes, as you can see, he's right in the edge. So then we load this. This guy loads here, here, and here. Now this is chunk loaded by this other one, which loads this, this, and this. Now then this one doesn't have the chunk loader, but it loads this guy has here, so this guy loads here. So that's how we load all the storage system. So in the end I had to use 5. We have 4 in this side and I needed 1 here, because that's the important part. So we have this other one, which will load this, 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 and this. So this will load the unstackable filters. So one part is not in entity processing, which is this one. So this guy is outside of entity processing, but since this doesn't have entities, then it won't matter. Oh, I think he is in entity processing. Oh, I don't know why I thought it wasn't. Let's see. Which chunk is it? It's this one. Okay, let's go. So this loads in entity processing this one, this chunk that is here. So, oh yeah, this is inside. I thought this wasn't. I don't know why. But yeah, that means that we are loading all our storage system. So yeah, now it doesn't matter if we leave. Then the items won't accumulate in unloaded chunks and then end up in overflow, because it shouldn't overflow ever. Which is a good thing, because I had to stay here while the storage system is running, because it would accumulate in unloaded chunks and then everything will go to overflow, and the overflow is really slow because it has to pass for the multi-item sorter. So let's see other changes that I made. So the golden carrot farm was having issues because I messed up the redstone. So basically I made by mistake. What's the maybe I'll do it with free cam. Okay. So I had put by mistake I used this, so I locked this and locked this, but they are always locked. That meant that when a new shulker of golden carrots would break, then it will never get into this hopper because it was locked. So what I did was this. So as you can see, now this is a dropper, so what I'm doing is powering this dropper. Let's see, the rest for the dropper is... Oh, here. So basically when a shulker gets here, then it detects it and then it sends a tick in. It uses 8 ticks because hoppers take 8 ticks to send an item, I think. So then this will dispense a shulker into here, because even though it's locked, it can still be dispensed inside. So then we will accumulate shulkers here. As you can see, we already have 2. So when there is another one, it will finally get more... What's the name? It will get another shulker here. So as you can see, we have a lot of golden carrots, which is good. Also, our iron farm is running very well still. I love this build though, still. Yeah, you can see our witches are still attacking. And I have moved all the iron that I get from here, so it's already in my storage system. So yeah, as you can see, we have a lot of golden carrots. And now we can AFK 24/7 in the iron farm. This is all our iron reserves. Oh, this isn't full. So as you can see, even though we left, then this is still working perfectly because it's all chunk loaded. Yeah, I had to do the chunk loaders here very down in the world because I have a portal here. So yeah, I have this portal here on top. Then I have to be careful about the Y value of the portals, because I have that portal, which is the one that I use to go into the nether, to the nether roof, and then I have the portals down. And if I wasn't careful about the Y value, then they would break. It wouldn't work properly. So yeah, by making sure that they are as low in the world as possible, that's how I made sure. Let's get here. So this is at Y level 128, and the ones below are at Y level minus 5. No, it's like minus 4. No, 4. And this is 5. This portal is at 5. So it's one level below, above bedrock. So they had to be down here so that they wouldn't intersect with the coordinates of this other portal. So yeah, that's pretty important. Also, I lowered this was a pain, but I had to lower like these guys into here, so in the bedrock, because of how basically I was having issues with how this portal and this portal were working. So basically the bolt from here would be dispensed there, or the bolt from there was being dispensed here. So then the chunk loaders weren't working properly. And because this portal ended up being here, where we have redstone, then yeah, I had to make it here. the chunk loader. uh, so yeah, now I have to, yeah, basically have to do like this process that I already broke a patch for the first time. But yeah, I think that will be all for today. I think next episode I will decorate the golden carrot farm, because I don't know if you guys see it, but it looks like a it would be cool to decorate it like a flower, maybe a sunflower, like a giant sunflower, because it has like all the shape. Like, let's go see. So, so yeah, imagine this as a sunflower. So we have this stem here, like we can make like a stem with terracotta and concrete. An interesting shape, maybe a leaf. It will go like here. And then we have like the sunflower. Then I will have to change this into maybe yellow glass. And then have like the, I don't know what's the name. Oh, petals. So the petals of the flower, like here, 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 here. Maybe it could work. Oh, okay. So yeah, it'll be all for today. Thanks for watching. Bye.